What are the plans for New Year's, boys?
Mate, where else would we be other than the best event in Perth?
That's right, we're going to be at Seasons.
Seasons New Year's Eve featuring Dizzy Rascal.
Indeed, and the MacPack podcast.
Of course.
We've been invited back after our summer opener down at Seasons only a couple of months ago, where we got the opportunity to chat with a couple of Perth punters, which was absolutely fantastic, and we got to mingle with the legends that were about.
And now we're going back for arguably the biggest night of the year, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it's a bit of an encore.
Yes.
So we'll be there. If you haven't already got your tickets, you can head to the link in our bio, or you can go to Megatix and grab your Seasons tickets. Support the boys. Support local. And
Support Dizzy.
and support us down there at Seasons for New Year's Eve. We hope to see you there.
Let's fucking go.
G'day, welcome to the MacPack podcast. My name's Sammy Kidder, and to my left this weekend, all the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan on the panel. It's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, I'm feeling great, and I saw my favourite rapper, Kendrick Lamar, in the flesh. What a night.
And to my right, coming in 6-1, as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
As the great man Kendrick once said, be humble and sit down, and that's what I'm doing tonight, boys.
We love that. We'll be chatting about Kendrick off the top. Plus, we've got a uni teacher interaction story that I believe is coming from you, little man.
You already know.
We play Oh High Mark. It's a bit of a festive version of Oh High Mark this week.
Fuck yes.
Plus, we're chatting about Christmas traditions.
The silly season.
What we do, what other people do, and some weird and wacky ones that happen around the world. Plus, Joey's even bringing an everyday hero to the table. It's a massive ep, so let's get into it. Boys,
Brother Mingo.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Fantastic to be
Fantastic.
here. But boys, it's getting hot in the studio. It's Christmas season is coming through.
You're not wrong.
Hard and fast.
It's nice. It's taken a long time to get to the bit of warmth that is summer.
Yes.
Normally it's way hotter. I've been in the pool in September,
Yeah.
October,
The
and then
October
November.
holidays used to be a good swim.
Got in the pool for the first time, I think, this weekend. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, I went to the beach last Wednesday.
There you go.
Hitting up the
What,
beach. You know how it is.
during school hours?
No, finished work and went to the beach.
At what time?
Let's go.
No, I left at 4:45. But
Oh, knock off early.
I was there till
Boss
5.
gets to go home early.
I was there till
Nice.
5 past today.
Yeah, okay, right. That
Putting in the hours.
So you're slowly accruing the 15 minutes back.
yeah, nice.
Yes,
Bit by bit.
Exactly. Yes, but yes.
It's, I much prefer the heat, personally. I much prefer the heat. I think we're in for quite a long, hot summer that might see us get hot until probably April, May.
Yeah, I think so. So last summer was Perth's hottest summer ever.
Yep.
And it's gonna be like that, I think.
But it
this year as well.
started earlier, yeah?
I don't really remember, to be honest.
I feel like I've never been in the pool that late.
This late?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Ebbing and flowing. Do you know who else was ebbing and flowing? Kendrick Lamar.
I was going to go with who else is hot, but ebbing and flowing's a bit
K
of
dot
a-
is hot.
I don't think he's ever been described as being ebbing and flowing, but how was the big ebb man?
He was good. His ebb was strong and his flow was stronger.
His flow was. Did you see him in the toilets afterwards?
Yeah, big. Yeah. he went off stage for the encore and then just a big old
Big flow job.
stream. No, he actually didn't do an encore, which I thought was cool.
What do you mean? You had
So-
enough of him. You
so
went,
what
"Oh,
I-
fuck yeah.
So I said this when I saw Billie Eilish, and there's a difference between like seeing a live show and they're just playing the songs and stuff. That I've been to a lot of concerts like that.
All right, must
They're
be
a good time, and then you go to ones where it's like a performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this had it was narrated by Helen Mirren. She's like an actress.
I know who Helen Mirren is.
So yeah, she did like narration throughout the set, sort of like
For Kendrick Lamar.
guiding the story of the set.
Is that a piss take?
That's
No,
pretty cool.
he's a pretty big deal actually.
Yeah, but for Helen Mirren to do it.
No, it was actually her. Yeah. Well, they said that at the start.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but why would he
Yeah.
get her to do it?
She has a nice voice.
She's got a cool voice. Yeah.
But who's that equivalent for us? Who could we get to do the podcast? Do a voiceover for us?
Kendrick.
Oprah
Kendrick,
Winfrey.
yeah.
Get Oprah Winfrey to just voice us in.
Yeah, or like Susanna Carr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd go good. Yeah.
But yeah, it was sick. It was like such a show. There was like dances. There were bits where there was this really cool bit where he went. It's like the end. They do the like catwalk stage. He gets
Yeah.
to the end there, and that drops down, and then like the sides sort of open up like plastic, and it's like
Helen Mirren walks.
and then these people go in with like COVID, like they're in like hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just does some songs in this like little box, and it gets like lifted up and stuff. So it's just really like
My favorite part about the box thing is that obviously the chants flew because there's a lot of silence in between the songs. So
Yeah.
dramatic effect.
Yeah, he loved doing that.
And there was a fair few Kendricks in a box, in a box.
Oh, real?
Kendricks in a box. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
so good.
chants because
Do
yeah,
you reckon
it's
he'd
like-
get many chances
No,
across?
not like that.
Yeah.
He got one, like he was like hell. What I found like a little bit, one of my least favorite things about the performance was that he's very impersonal because he's obviously so A-list that I don't think you don't really need to be personal. You know, he doesn't need to chat.
and
to
he's
the
not
crowd.
known for like banter.
Yeah, he's pretty serious. But there was one moment I can't remember. There was one chant that went up. It was like a soccer chant.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that.
That's
And
cool.
It went off.
Yeah.
For like I was saying like 20, 30 seconds. And he like didn't acknowledge the crowd at all for like, the whole thing. And then when he did that, he like waved and he was like, "Thank you." That
Yeah.
was actually really cool. Thank you.
I also
That's cool.
like so he came out
Let's see if that's Perth, man.
Yeah, I know.
the first song he did, he like came out and he was sitting with the piano at the very start and he played like the piano bit for the first song. And then he came out to rap and he had a little puppet version of him. And he did the whole song moving the puppet's
Like a
mouth.
ventriloquist.
Why?
Oh, just because it
Just
looks cool.
because you can.
Yeah, and I really appreciated the cinematography. You know how
Okay.
there's the there's like the jumbotron, the screen
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So the people, the poorers in the back seats, so they can see what's going on.
Yeah.
There were like some bits like it just looked so like crisp, so like
They have a good camera, did they?
yeah. But even there were
Yeah.
bits where there was one bit where he was in the middle and all the dancers were like going around him like that, and then the shot was like a bird's eye, and it was like I don't know, the framing stuff was perfect. It looked sick.
Do you reckon it was a live shot? I reckon they've used.
No,
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I was looking. I was making sure it was live.
They
Oh,
also
there you
they
go.
also did one bit where so like the back of the stage would also like cover there were like curtains that would go around,
Yep.
and then they would project like it was like the shadows was on there,
Yeah.
so the people would be dancing or like he would be up there and then his shadow would be on the thing. And then there was one bit where he did a song and his shadow had like arrows in his back. I think he was doing Savior or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck they do this? Because like he obviously doesn't have arrows in his back. But then the back bit was actually a projection of a different, like that was a pre-made shadow thing.
Okay.
But he was moving in time with it.
There you go.
Sam just got up with a
Very
guitar
cool.
and killed it. So that's real art,
My
baby.
favorite thing about seeing Kendrick though, because like I was on the way there, and I was like, I've seen who have I seen this year? I've seen like so many people, like Roddy Ricch, the Kid Leroy, Tyler the Creator, more people,
Yeah.
and it's been like, this is so exciting.
Gang of Youths.
Yeah, Gang of Youths. I was like, this is so exciting.
Tame
Gonna go
Impala.
see- Yeah, the Kid Leroy, the Tame Impala. I mean, like this is gonna be,
Yeah.
this is gonna be like so much fun. But then with Kendrick, it was more like I wasn't like excited to be like, this is gonna be such a fun concert. It was just like, damn, I'm gonna see this guy who's like
Yeah. okay.
impacted a
Yeah.
generation and a
That's how I felt about Sam.
minority.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
I think also I was surprised by how friendly the crowd was because sometimes the rap shows
They get a bit
can get a
aggressive.
bit rowdy.
Oh.
No, it's good.
But yeah, everyone was in like such good spirits. Everyone was vibing.
I think we're all just pretty stoked that shit's coming here. There's a lot of stuff coming to Perth at the moment. Probably more stuff in the last 12 months and the next 12 months than ever in a 24-month period.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about the Kendrick Lamar concert though was obviously me, Joe, and Kira went, but then we linked up with my boy Tezzarino. If you guys remember Tezzarino from the Listen Out Praise, he took me to the Listen Out Praise. Anyway, if you,
Iconic
obviously.
moment.
Take your
I
word
think he's
for it.
featured on the show before in the Butterfly 73 episode. Anyway,
Probably.
but Terry was well fucking pissed. Joe when he came up to us and started talking, he was talking close, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was he was close to it.
Very
It's a
drunk.
telltale sign of being drunk.
Because he doesn't drink much because he's always working on the weekends because he works at a bar. So he doesn't
Oh,
go out
yep.
that much. So it was with Thursday night.
Yep.
Time to get fucking slaughtered
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Terry. And he just came back from like a 12-day bender in Bali. Anyway, he was fucking shit fuck. I never seen him that drunk. And then he was like well ripped. And then Baby Keem came on. And then when he finished, we were like, let's go get some more drinks. And we walked out. And then Terry was with these two girls. Go Terry. And this other guy.
That's the Terry I know.
And we walked out to the bar, and the girls had already bought 8 drinks for the 4 of them, right? They all came
Nice.
together. I was driving, not drinking. So there was 8 drinks for the 4 of them. And Terry was like, I'm going to go get 2 more Smirnoff Ice. So Terry had he had 4 standard drinks, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so comes back. Kendrick immediately comes on like 2 minutes after. Terry's like spilling his drinks a little bit everywhere. And then, Kendrick plays his first song. I can't remember what it was. And then I look at Terry like, this is so cool. And I see him finish his last cup and slam them all together. And I was like, Terry, where'd they go? Did you spill them? He was like, no, dude, they're gone.
Well, you drank just drank 4.
Yeah,
in a
4
song.
standards in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, right.
He was fucked.
Good man.
Yeah, and then
You like
about
that?
a couple more songs through because me and Kira sort of moved up to the back, less rowdy, bit more of a spot where you can groove, you can get sturdy. And then so we're back there, and then I just see Terry
Getting sturdy.
absolutely ball for it. He was like, "Man, I need to go." I think he was just going. He was going to.
Got a piece.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't going to vomit.
Yeah, it was good fun though.
Cool. Nice.
Fucking hell.
Good stuff. Did Kendrick fly Qantas? Do you know?
No, he actually flew private.
Did he?
Must be very nice.
Well, you must have seen the news. You see what happened with the Qantas boys?
I didn't.
No, what?
Oh, have you not seen it?
No, I haven't. No.
The baggage guys just throwing
Oh.
bags
Oh,
out.
classic.
Have you seen the videos?
Yeah. So
When
Mate,
did this this recently?
This is this week. Yeah, this is
They're
this
tossing
week.
them
Oh, boy.
around.
What are they doing this time?
Slamming them down like they're trying to be AFL
Like genuinely
umpires. Like
above
two,
the head.
2 hands down, slamming
Wait,
into the
they're
middle of the
putting-
turf. Yeah, all you need's a sign and a
Like, you know
whistle.
how it comes through the conveyor belt? They're picking them up and just slamming them down and tossing them
Yeah.
across the way.
Mate, it's like they're training for
And
the
they're like
Olympics.
laughing with each other.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's
So
like
you-
you knew
Can
it
you
through
hear
the
it?
hub.
Can you hear the MacBook smash? Bang.
It's
Pretty
full on.
awesome.
I was gonna take when I went to Sydney. I just got a PS5. I was gonna take it with me,
Fuck, jeez.
and I was gonna put it
That's
in.
addiction.
And I was gonna I just wanted to play it. Mate,
Yeah.
waiting that long.
Yeah.
And I was gonna take it, and Taylor was like, "Nah, hell wouldn't, hey." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I just wouldn't trust it."
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Did you
And then
fly with
like
Qantas?
literally 10 days later, I flew Qantas. These boys are working for Qantas. Couldn't imagine.
Who filmed them?
Did they film themselves?
I don't know. It looks a bit like it, eh? It's definitely found footage. It's not like CCTV. Like someone's propped up a fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's very odd. I
But
don't
then
know
I
why
can
you
imagine
do that.
a couple of my mates doing
Doing
something
that,
and then
yeah.
sending it to the group chat.
Do you want to shout them out? Which ones?
Probably all of them.
Some of your mates work for Qantas. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a look.
I wonder what so when they go on holiday, they probably just don't put all their luggage be
I
carry
think
on.
these two are the outliers.
Yeah,
Obviously, people are they're going to be quick with them, but that's like gusto. That's trying to
they were
break.
intentionally
That's trying to
slamming.
smash it,
They were
yeah.
intentionally slamming bags down, like
Yeah.
that. Like their sole mission was to break shit.
I would
Which
do
is
that
so
if
rude.
there was like a thing where you like, oh, these bags are first class first, then I'd do it. Yeah.
Businesses.
You can
Business,
read
bit of a
every-
tussle.
read,
Yeah.
read every tag, so if you know any names.
But I don't understand what their gripe was.
What they're
And
getting out of it.
No, yeah. If you're upset at
Think
your boss, smashing
Someone
poor
else's
Sally's
shit,
bag on the floor and shattering
And
all
they're
of
probably
her shit.
forked out of because in domestic flights are hell expensive at the moment.
Are they?
So like, I don't know. That's what
Oh.
the news told me.
There you go.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. A bit of an odd one.
Very odd.
Bit of an
Yes,
odd one.
gee. So what's the suggestion? Bubble wrap?
Bubble
Fly-
wrap your bag.
Yeah,
Jetstar?
yeah, on the inside. Yeah.
Jetstar about to come back
Bubble
up.
wrap your jugs. Yeah.
Jetstar on the way back up though.
What's the most precious thing?
Buy stocks and Jetstar.
Yeah,
and
legit.
Get on board.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever had in your luggage? Like precious.
Probably like a camera.
Great question.
Yeah, I feel like that's the camera. Because you wouldn't
Or a
take it.
MacBook.
You'd never
yeah.
take your camera on the carry-on.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I usually do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, not much.
Dior
A
Sauvage.
couple pairs of shoes, probably.
Yeah, they're not gonna break.
No, that wasn't your question.
What about you, Joe?
That
No, I
wasn't
said
your
like
question.
things that would could break.
What about you? Do you have
Nothing.
something?
Huh?
Here we go.
No, I don't know because I usually just put my laptop. That comes with me.
What about
But-
your 24 karat blocks of gold?
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah. Or this, I've got an antique vase that I take with me on my travel.
How'd you say vase?
Yeah, no, look, I'm never confident with that one.
Alrighty, boys. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these, but I'm incredibly excited to hear a freshie. It's a December freshie. Uni's
Uni's
finished. Uni's finished.
Yes.
But we're all still learning.
Of course, it's time for Riley's Roundup. University's best. He's the rootinest, tootinest, uni shooting in the wild, wild west.
That is right, boys. Uni is finally fucking finished.
Hell yeah.
As we know.
For the year, yeah?
Well, as you guys know.
You're going back.
That's sort of what, 3-month break?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Way longer. You go back in like
nah,
March.
it's like end of Feb, yeah.
March.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
First learning.
So a 3-month break. Yeah.
so I spent last month or so there was doing the sound edit for my film.
Yes.
Banger film. We won gold in
It
the,
was a
in the
silent
drama
film.
category.
Yeah.
Very, very happy, very proud.
Nice.
Bravo.
but-
Is that ever going to be posted anyway?
You weren't in it.
It's going to a few festivals. Anyway,
Nice.
so we were it was a very stressful time. I spent 14 consecutive days at the university, and the least amount of hours I spent there on one of those days was 16 hours. I slept there 2 nights, and it was fucked. It was just fucked. There's no other way to say it.
24-hour challenge.
Shit's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like cool.
This is
like,
made up for you never going in first year.
and then and the nights that I did sleep there, I think I got 20 minutes the
Nice.
first time, and I woke up just shaking. I couldn't stop shaking for like the next 2 hours. And then the other time was
Lovely.
just a cheeky hour on the due date. She was fucked, but it was so much fun, and made a lot of good mates.
Yeah, sounds
along-
like hell on earth.
along the journey. Good fun. Wouldn't change a second. But obviously, with the hard work that goes into the units, the coordinators and the academic chairs of the media arts.
Yep.
At Murdoch love to throw a big party at the end of the
Course,
semester,
of
which they
course.
call this year the Buzz.
Yes, say
The
less.
Buzz. Say
Oh,
less.
is it not always called that?
I don't know. I never,
Oh,
made-
okay.
never had a good enough film to make it. Anyway, but yeah, I was in the two of my films this semester. This year we're in the Buzz, which is cool. But
Congrats.
our academic chair, I'm gonna give some fake names. Academic chair, we'll call him
Gary.
Gary. That's pretty close.
Oh,
Gary.
is it?
Very close.
How was I meant to
Big Gary. Gary's the academic chair. He loves getting on the piss, and he loves partying, and he loves
Getting
the,
on the buzz.
he loves the media arts at Murdoch. So he was like, he throws a big party. He had 2 big shopping carts full of beers
Wow.
and 6
Jeez.
bottles of champagne,
Gary's going wild.
bottles of vodka. Everything you could ever ask for as a young boy. And I was like, I'm gonna buy my own bottle of champagne because this was all cheap Audi stuff. It
Shout
gets
out
the
to
job done,
Gaz.
but we're
Yeah,
doing it
it
on a
is.
budget. But I bought my own bottle of $50 champagne because I
Lovely.
wanted to be fancy this evening. And boy, was I fancy, especially when I popped it because shit was warm as. I've never popped a bottle before, so I asked my good friend Carl Descent to do
Did
it.
you drink it warm?
Yeah,
You're not meant to.
room temp.
I don't think you meant to.
Chambre.
Yes. Anyway,
Yeah, you're not meant
so we popped it, but because of how warm the bottle was, the pressure in the bottle,
Kettle water.
the pressure in the bottle
Well,
built
you
up.
zapped it.
The pressure in the bottle built up, and shit launched and smashed into the
bubble?
roof, made a dent in the roof,
Nice.
and it was that close from my good friend Carl's head. But we survived. Anyway,
Carlos.
well got on the piss early. I think I had around at least 2 bottles of champagne and like 4 beers. So I was like bad.
Was that all warm?
So this
or-
was at the first screenings they just show like the fun stuff. No, what it was called. They show like the first round. They didn't make the big screen.
Oh, the shit one. Yeah.
So I was in one of them. My doco was in one of them. So we watched that.
Nice.
It's all fun and games. I was blind as a bat. I barely remember any of them.
Probably a
much
good
fun.
thing by the sounds.
And the teachers, because I was just walking around with the bottle of champaign with the bottles. Cause
Like he's just won the F1.
I was giving
Yeah.
Kanye. I was giving Kanye energies. Anyway,
Ugh.
yeah. Whoa.
Watch it, buddy.
Um,
Notice how I said Kendrick was my favorite rapper?
Anyway, so I was walking around with the bottle, and the academic chair, Gary, actually did say at the start, he was like, put them in glasses, don't look like a fucking alco. But I was like, sir, it's not as cool. So here we go. Anyway, the bottles were on. The bottles were definitely on. And then, so we watched all them, shit fucked. Anyway, and then, so we finished them, and I was like, I'm going to go get the other bottle of champagne. And then we're going to head down to the main event, which you guys came to.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
And down there-
I didn't bring a hot bottle of champagne though.
Down there, the big screenings is all the films, which are like best of first, second, and third years, and a PhD film. So it was all good fun and dandy. And then they had the drama on before that, and they had like the photography on the interior of the library.
Yeah.
So we walked down there, and you're not allowed to drink on campus. We were at the back of our building, so there's no one's enforcing those rules. So we were taking advantage of it. And but by the time we got to the library area, and I'm walking around with my full bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
They hired security for the evening. I was standing on the door of the library, and he came over to us, and we're all like shit fucked and just drinking in the middle of like just in front of Murdoch Library, which is a public library you can go to. So it's just like anyone's there, right?
Yep.
And then he comes over to us, and he's like, "Guys, it's like very illegal to be drinking here. Like, stop."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Yeah, dude, of course." So we walked around the corner and kept drinking, and then eventually I needed to pee, so I needed to go to the toilet. And because I was so blind, I don't remember. I forgot he asked us to stop drinking. So I walked past him again. And just like straight past him. I just looked at him and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like 100% agree. Like, let's just get this in the bin. I'm just going for the bin right now. So I went and chucked it in the
What
bin.
a fuckwit.
And then I went up to him after I put it in the bin. I put my arm around him.
No
And I was like,
way.
dude, like it's crazy. Yeah, that people just like drink out of here. I was like, sorry, we didn't mean to like you know, obviously.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy that people drink it. Literally no one's ever drunk there before. In the library.
It's just you, man.
Yeah.
It's just
People
you.
are,
But he was so
society's
lovely.
fucked these days.
It was so lovely. Anyway, so I threw the bottle out. Definitely a good thing I threw the bottle out.
Was that the $50 bottle you bought?
that was a cheapie.
Yeah, fine.
But thank fuck he told me to throw the bottle out because otherwise I would have not woken up that the next day. And then we were like, all right, let's go into the library and look at like the visual art, like the cool photos and drawings and stuff. Anyway, so we walk in, and I see they have a bar, and I was like, let's go get a nice glass of white wine. And
I thought there was
Oh,
no drink.
What are you drinking?
you could drink in the line in the library. That must be licensed for the evening, but you
Yeah.
just can't drink it outside.
That's
the
fair.
library.
It's
Oh,
like
okay,
a
yeah.
park, man.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah,
a
okay.
public space.
Anyway, so went in, got some glasses of wine for the gang, went to piss. Then one of the lead actors of one of the third year films came and talked to me, and my friend,
I'd love to hear his interaction.
and we were talking to him, and we were fucking well fucked. And he was wearing like a bow tie, like suit, like dressed up, hell nice. And apparently, I don't barely remember this. I was playing with his bow tie, trying to fix it out for ages, and then we almost spilled our wine on him. So then we left, went downstairs, and then I was talking to these people downstairs. Apparently, I was talking for like 20 minutes. I don't remember a single word of what was going on. And then we tried to walk back up the stairs to get up to the end, back up to the screenings for our for our films.
Yeah.
And I couldn't walk up the stairs. Got dragged up the stairs with my mates. So it was good fun. And then you guys came.
What time? This
This
is
was
all
before
before
you saw
5
us.
o'clock.
I don't remember really you guys walking in. Anyway, and then, all right, now we get to the fun interactions I had with my teachers. So one of my
Do you know embarrassed? Like this would do me in. My anxiety after a day like that would be so bad because I'd be like, wow, what
I'm
have I
just having
done?
fun.
Who have I fucked with?
Everyone's just having fun.
everyone, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the
Whose
tutors,
bow tie did I correct for 10 minutes?
a lot of the tutors were in a similar state. Anyway, so I was talking to my friends, and then I was gonna walk over back to you guys when the film started because I was like, we'll see with the fam, obviously. And as I was walking past, I saw one of my main tutors. I'll give him a name, David. And I was walking past him, and I was like, oh, I really don't. I know I'm in a state right now. I would not like to talk to David. And I'm walking past, and I just like walk behind him, try to sneak past him. He's like, McKenna. And I was like, oh no. And then me and David stood next to each other and watched the first film, and I was like stumbling, standing, like I was bad. And I took him over to you guys.
Yeah,
I
you did,
introduced him
Oh,
to
yeah.
Mum.
Yeah, okay.
Because him and Dad are mates, so they go way back. Anyway, so then we're talking, and then the next film
I
started.
must say, I spoke to you in between. You didn't seem that bad.
Thank you. Anyway, so this film, that film ended. The next one was about to start, and I was like, my film's on next. I need to go throw up now because I can feel it going south really quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be throwing up while my film's on that I've been working on for all these months. Anyway, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna make haste and I'm gonna head to the bathroom. And I've been studying sound through this, I've been the soundy on this.
Yep.
So I've been really getting close to one of the main sound tutors and engineers at the university.
Okay, yeah.
We'll give him a name. We'll call him Billy.
All right.
And so I've been getting close to him, asking him a lot of
Makes
questions.
like the way you're saying it makes it sound like you kissed him.
Knocking on his door a lot, like all throughout the weeks of the whole thing, just nagging him, asking him questions. I think they appreciate when people get put in the extra effort. They show that they care.
Yep.
So
I'd love to hear
Sure.
their stories.
We-
They're like,
Riley, I hate that fucking guy.
he keeps coming in here.
anyway, so we've built a bit of rapport. I have a lot of respect for him, and I was trying to gain a lot of respect back, and I think I did. But anyway, so I went to the toilet to go do a few tacky yakkies, and I I struggled at the start, boys. But as you know, you keep going, and it comes and it flies. Anyway, so I'm going middle of this film about dementia that's on in the next room, and I'm just going. Anyway, so then I finish the yak, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna clean my mouth out, wash my face, like sort myself out, and then go back and watch my film.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I walk over to the sink and I fucking run it, splash it through my hair, splash it through my mouth. You know how it is. And then I look up in the mirror and I see Billy with a very disappointed look
Oh,
staring at me through the mirror. And I was like, oh, Billy. And Billy was peeing at the urinal, right?
okay.
And I'm not 100% sure of how I went and interacted with him.
Oh,
but I'm
no.
like 90% sure I went and put my arm around him. And his hand was on cock, and I don't know if I touched his back or what was going on, but I definitely went very
boy.
close to him, and then I left.
Why?
I was fucked.
He's a close talker when he gets drunk.
Yeah,
But he's got his dick out. Like, I know you said you got close with him,
I
but
don't really remember what happened. I just remember him facing the wall and me walking real close to him. So I assume I laid hands on his person at some point. Anyway.
hopefully not some parts of his person.
Anyway, and then so we wrapped that up. And then we went back to
we.
At least you were safe.
I'll zip. I'll do the zip for you.
so I feel played. We won gold in the drama. Pretty cool. Second place in the second year. That was cool. Anyway, and then
Humble brag.
just dropping accolades.
After all the films ended, we decided to go back to where we were at the start and finish off the beers that were there. Say less.
Great choice.
Makes
Say less,
sense.
we
Yeah,
do.
why wouldn't you?
Say less. So we all went back with a few of the tutors. And then I apologized to some of them. I was like, "Oh, dude, as if you saw me in the bathroom." And then
I grabbed your dick.
I don't really talk to Gary that much, the academic chair, the guy who runs the
Probably
whole
for
thing,
the best.
the guy who gives the stuff, because he's like kind of a step above. You know, doesn't have much of a personal connection with a lot of the students. But lovely guy.
Thought
Anyway.
why not?
Anyway, and then
I put my arm around it.
and then so he's standing there at the end, and everyone was coming back to ours for kick-ons.
Okay, yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about this. Yeah.
And I thought everyone was going to come back at like 10, but it
So did we.
ended up being like 2. And anyway, so it got to like 1:30. We're still at uni drinking. And the beers are finished now. Goon's finished. Everything's finished. So I walk over to Gary, the academic chair. I'm like, Gary, mate, coming back to mine for kick-ons or what?
How old's Gary?
Like 60.
Wow. He's in the
Did he
pool.
go?
He's in the pool.
And then he put his arm around me. And,
Oh.
and then I was,
Returning the
I
favour.
was so crazy.
He's
I
an
was
arm guy
amazed.
as well.
I was amazed. And he was like, he put his arm around me. He's like, mate, Billy told me what happened in the bathroom earlier.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, whoa.
Is that what? Yeah, we heard the full story. What happened?
What happened?
And then those are the
The chunder, just the chunder.
Oh, the throat. Yeah, okay.
You can hear the full story on the Patreon.
Yeah. And then but then Gary was like, obviously probably not going to come back to you. So then I opted in a car with a few of my mates, and then there was like 15 people coming back. And then we got here, and then
Yeah.
we're chilling out the back, and then I get a message from my friend. She's like, "We're here," and Gary came.
Oh.
Gary's here, but I walk inside just as we get here, and Dad's like, "What the fuck is everyone doing here? Like, we thought you meant like 10 o'clock."
Right off, yeah.
He's like, "Not now, dude. Like,
It's
no
2
music."
a.m.
The neighbors are like, not
Oh,
gonna
wait,
be
yeah.
stoked.
Is it because you said, "Can we come over after the movie?" Not
Can we
Can
come,
we come over the next
for
day?
breakfast?
Yeah, good point. Anyway, so then I ran outside when Gary got there, because Gary gets on it. You know, Gary's loud. Anyway.
he told me he had to leave.
So I walked out the front and I said, like the big crew came out. There was like 8 people getting out of the car, so it was half the party were in, half the party were out. So I ran out and I was like, guys, just let you know, Daddy's not too stoked you're all here, so we'll just keep it on the DL, keep it on the hush hush as we head in. And then everyone's like, yeah, all good.
Which way did you come?
And then it was down the side gate.
Okay.
And then we all walked in, and then I was like, oh, where's Gary? And they're like,
Oh.
Gary went home.
Oh, so he never came.
So Gary came,
Oh, you did.
got to our front door, opened his car,
Oh, what?
handed over the goon bag, and just went home.
Oh, so you just dropped them over.
Oh no, he was going to come in, but then when I came out and said, Dad, who's also
Oh.
your age, isn't happy that this 19-year-old kid's having kick-ons,
No way.
I think he went, probably shouldn't be here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go Gary. Yeah, no,
He
but it was
probably assumed that you weren't living at home with your folks.
fair enough.
That might be the assumption.
Yeah,
that
no, but
Gary.
it's good fun, and I was. He kind of came to my kick-ons. It's a pretty cool flex.
He was
to have
there,
Your
yeah.
academic chair
Well, he knows where you live.
be at your place
I
for
don't know if
beers
that's a
after.
positive.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. But I've still got that goon bag in the fridge.
Is that Gary's going?
Yeah, I'm saving it till the next time he comes over.
The next time he
Yeah,
comes
it's like
over.
fine wine.
Oh, Jesus.
But yes, lovely night, and I can't wait for next year.
Oh my goodness.
What a way to end the uni semester.
Neither
eh?
can I. Will Gary be around this time next year, you reckon? No, I don't mean like will we come around, not will we still be alive.
Yeah, he'll still be here.
Alrighty, boys, time for a game that we used to play. Oh, we played it a handful of times.
Yes.
We don't play many games much, but we always play. We have a lot of games, we don't always play
Yeah.
them a lot. This is meant to be a Christmas themed ep of Oh Hi
Oh,
Mark.
hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. We need to guess your hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Based on some of Joe's clues. Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. It's a game between us. Who knows who will win?
Who will win this week?
Who will win? None of the listeners, because that song is pretty hane. Hey, that must be one of the first ones we've done.
I wasn't on it. That's probably why it's bad.
Were you not on it?
I don't think so. I think you guys did it and I wasn't here.
Solo dolo mission.
Real?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done that. How's the fade out?
We've done
Sorry.
one that me and you did
Yeah.
without Riley. Me and Riley will need to work on one.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
We all know how that'll go.
It's like a full cover of all of American Pie, like the 8-minute version.
All right, so it's time for Oh Hi Mark. Oh Hi
Yes.
Mark is basically a game where Joe, he's a massive fan of the film. What's the film called?
Oh,
The
hi,
Disaster.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
The Disaster Artist.
The Room, yeah.
And The Room.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Now, what basically happens in this game is Joe will present us with a list of marks.
Yep.
And then usually a quote or an anecdote about the mark. And
Yep.
between Riley and I, we have to guess which mark the anecdote fits.
Mhm.
Yeah? We've played it, I think, twice, maybe 3 times before.
So,
This
As-
is a festive version, apparently.
as I run this game, this is my 4th time playing it, 4th time hosting. That's
Okay,
right.
so
Long time player, long time host.
yeah,
So I'm a bit of an expert on marks, really. I know a lot of them and a lot of facts about them,
yeah.
and I know them quite well.
Mm.
Can we just quickly? Can we get Olivia's dad's name's Mark?
Yes.
Can we get some Olivia dad name
Yeah,
Mark
let's get him
facts
in.
for future?
Maybe next time I'll do Mark personal.
Yeah, Marks we
First
know.
friend, yeah.
Marks we know.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
But would be really fun.
Real tough for the
Real fun
listeners
for
to
the
play
listeners.
along. We could do like a bit of a bio so that they could have a little bit of.
Oh yeah.
Because to be honest, like I don't know Olivia's dad probably much better than
That
any of the
well?
listeners.
Or, yeah. I mean, we don't know any of these celebrities.
No, we have a bit of an
True.
idea.
But I'm a bit of an expert of marks, and I can see it's probably come as no surprise to when Santa had a little bit of trouble
oh,
with his naughty and nice list. So essentially, he does it all by name, obviously.
Mhm.
There was a bit of a kerfuffle down up at the old North Pole. He had all. So basically, the way he does it is throughout life,
Yeah.
he'll arrange the good things to do and the bad things to do,
yeah.
Mhm.
and he'll put them in almost like a counter.
It's like a
Naughty.
ledger.
Yeah, naughty, nice, naughty, nice, naughty, nice.
Mhm.
However, so he had all these marks in a row. He had the final thing that was defining whether they would be on the naughty or the nice list. However, one of the elves got in and knocked the board, and they got shuffled around a bit.
How's the anecdote?
So we've got a couple marks here
Yeah.
and a couple anecdotes,
Oh.
and they will decide whether or not that mark is on the naughty and nice list. But we need to help Santa decide whose the anecdote is,
There you go.
and if it's a naughty or a nice anecdote.
Cool.
All
Okay,
right,
so we're doing both.
both, yeah,
So double points.
Say less.
double points, right? So we'll do.
I
We're
kind
going-
of get it.
I'm going against you.
All right,
Yes.
so we'll do who's first,
Take VJ.
and then naughty and nice.
Okay. And
Okay.
how are we playing? How are we getting first?
Name.
Establish the rules
Buzz in
with your name.
your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are our
All
marks?
right. Actually, I'm changing my mind. Jake will go first, and then Riley, and then Jake.
Okay.
We're
So
doing it
nice.
like that.
And
That's
who
right.
are our marks? Do we have a?
Okay, so the way they fell, there are 2 marks around each anecdote,
Mhm.
and then you need to pick between them.
Okay, and how many
Okay.
anecdotes are there?
5.
Cool.
Okay. And how's that going to work?
We'll,
I'm going to get one more go than him.
no, we fine.
That's
Don't
right. You need
stress.
it.
So yeah, you won last time, so you get that advantage.
Joe sent me these anyway, so I know.
yeah, Riley gets the advantage of knowing the answer. All right, we'll start with
Is
an
anyone else confused?
Nah, not at
Okay,
all.
cool. Just
Okay,
me.
we'll start off with an easy one. Okay, we've
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Okay.
Classic.
founder of Meta and Facebook, and we've got Mark Ruffalo,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
actor, plays the Hulk.
Both previously been in this market.
Yeah, a lot of them have been. That's,
Okay,
that's
cool.
where I drew mine from. Plus some new ones.
Okay.
Keep it interesting, you know how it is. All right, so this one, he stabbed his best friend, best and probably only friend in the back for money.
That's Mark Zuckerberg,
Yes,
and that's a bad thing to do.
that's a naughty. It wound up on the bloody naughty list.
An easy one.
These
Yeah.
are, these are layups.
All right, now Riley has got the next one.
So what was that? 1 point for me?
Yeah.
2.
2 points.
2 points.
Nice.
Thanks for
2. All right, the next one we've got Mark Hamill.
Who the fuck?
Mark Hamill, he's an actor. He plays Luke Skywalker, most
Oh,
famously.
okay. Yeah.
He also voiced the Joker.
Okay.
And we've got Mark Wahlberg.
Classic.
Everyone knows Mark
Marky
Wahlberg.
Mark, Yep.
So he visits hospitals as his famous characters.
It's got to be Skywalker.
It's Hamill, yes, it is.
Hey!
Is that a nice thing?
That's a nice thing.
That is a nice.
There's
go.
really no need to do the nice or naughty thing. It's like I got stabbed or stabbed someone and went into a hospital.
Some of them are a bit more. Some of them are a bit more.
Okay.
What do you say?
So it's a draw.
Subjective.
But I've
yeah.
got one in the bush.
Yep.
Yeah.
2-2.
Okay. So the next one is Mark Wahlberg
Yep.
or Mark Sinclair, aka Vin Diesel.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And this one is they starred in a Transformers movie.
Who was the first bloke?
Wahlberg.
Or Vin.
Oh, no, Vin Diesel.
Oh, you fool.
Incorrect.
Oh,
You
what?
So now it goes to Riley.
But I get to say if it's nice or not.
No, because you got it wrong. Now it goes to Riley.
I'm sure the rules are changing on the fly.
It was Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. And is that naughty or nice?
Like, obviously.
Oh, is it naughty or nice? It was a bad film. It's naughty.
It's naughty. The movie sucked. How dare you, Mark Wahlberg?
Is that the one with the dinosaurs?
What?
I don't know. It was like the trilogy finished and then they brought him in
Yeah, yeah.
because what's his face? The other guy,
Yeah.
the weird guy. He's also on the
Sam
naughty
Witwicky.
list. Sam Witwicky, yeah.
And
Who are these
who's the
people?
chick?
Mr. T.
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Naughty list. She's gone out with Machine Gun Kelly. That's naughty.
Naughty.
All right, now Riley gets to go again first.
Oh,
does that
Riley
work?
with the steal.
All right.
That means it's 4-2.
Yeah. See, no, he's got the advantage now. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
It was
well.
a genius rule.
Here we go.
All right, now we've got Mark Hoppers.
Who?
He's Blink 182.
Okay.
Not even you know
Okay.
He's
this.
in Blink 182. No, I didn't know that one.
Who else is in? Is Yeah, keep going.
Or Mark Ronson.
Oh,
He's
from
another
Yeah.
music guy. He does
Who's Mark
Uptown
Uptown
Funk.
Funk.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit
So
me.
who? So this person,
Who
when
made
they
Uptown
met,
Funk?
he did Uptown Funk. When they met one of their big music collaborators, the day that he met them, he lost a bet because he said that he could climb up a street light, and he jumped off and he broke both of his ankles.
Is it Ronson or Bronson?
Ronson or Hoppers?
I'm gonna go with hummus.
Yes, Hoppers.
Hummus, and that's a bad thing, right?
Huh?
I don't
That's
want to be
pretty
a
good.
bad-
I think that's
Oh,
cool.
no, I mean,
think
it's,
that's good.
It's nice.
the scores are almost.
Sounds like a
double.
funny thing to do when you meet a new friend.
So the scores are 5-3.
Really does. And
Jake,
it's my go.
5
This
to
is
3.
two. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
both of these to tie. What are you
put
going to do if it's a tie, Joe? You don't have any extra questions.
I'll make one up. I've also been changing some of these on the fly.
Oh, my.
Not really.
Here we
All
go.
right, this one.
This is for the tie. At
This
3 to
one?
5.
Oh my god, he's put the phone down.
I'll need to look at it again later. But this one, Mark Twain, famous author, wrote Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer,
Yeah.
iconic books.
I'll tell you what.
Or someone who not only did he write the most iconic book of all
This
time,
is a Bible mark.
he's also friends with Jesus.
He is.
And it's his birthday coming up. And who said the quote?
Oh, God.
If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
Nah, it's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be Twine. It's got to be Twine. I'm locking in Twine.
It's Twine.
Bang.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Is that naughty? Is that nice?
Can you read the quote again?
It's got to be.
If you tell the truth.
Nah, it's nice.
It's nice.
That's a
Telling
nice
the truth is
bang.
a lovely thing to do.
It's a lovely thing to
5-5.
do. It's a 5-5 game.
Who would have thought that an odd number of questions could somehow still?
I
be-
know. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are we
What
doing?
about it?
Tie break.
All right.
Tie break. So someone's got to get in. You got to say your name. Name is your buzzer here.
Say less.
All right.
Name is your buzzer.
We got 2 marks.
And once you say your name, you can't get it
Are
repeated.
you actually thinking of this on the fly?
yeah, we got 2 marks.
Okay.
Production B. Once you say your name,
Yeah.
you can't ask for it to be repeated. It's not that, but you got to get in. You got to get in quick.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
This is taking on the air feedback and plugging it right back into the episode straight away. God, I'm good.
Oh, this is gonna
The
be
2 marks are
Olivia Stat.
Olivia's dad,
Yeah.
Mark Allen, right?
Yes. Say
Yeah,
less.
Mark.
And my good friend, my old friend from work,
Oh, I knew it was gonna be Tiernan.
Mark Tiernan. That's right. Shout out, Mark. He's the one who inspired this game.
Did
Oh,
he?
really?
I don't know. That's a long
I
time
thought it was
ago.
this one.
Oh, hi, Mark.
All right. And this
You
one,
could have gone with that. Who's that?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Who's that guy?
That's Mark. From
Mark from The Room.
Is it weird that we haven't ever used?
That's not his real name. That's a character.
But that's all right.
One Dimension.
Fuck him. He's
We
not.
got, we got Alan and Tiernan.
All right.
Okay.
Goats.
Alan and Tiernan.
Perth Mark Goats.
This one is a who came first.
Yeah.
Both of them
Mark
are
Allen
proud.
did.
Both of them are proud.
That's how Olivia got it.
Both of them are, and you got to buzz in with your name. Both of them are proud owners of a MacPack tea.
Oh wow.
Who got their tea first?
Jake.
Yep.
I know the exact date that Alan got his.
I'm gonna say Alan.
I'm gonna have to say Tiernan.
It's Tiernan, right?
Wow.
Because I gave Alan his
On
the 25th
Christmas.
of December. Yes.
And when did you give
Last
T
year.
T and
He got it when we did the whole delivery thing.
Oh, was that the day before?
Yeah. So it was coming in close.
It was.
And obviously, is that a naughty or nice?
That's nice.
That's nice. It's a lovely thing to do, giving us money
Hell yes.
in exchange for goods.
Let's get into
Thank
it.
you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. That was fantastic. What a game, Riley. Congratulations on winning.
It's always good to be here.
Oh,
I can
hi.
rely on my boy,
Oh,
Mark Allen.
Mate. That was absolutely fantastic. Love your work, Joey.
Yes.
Love your
You're
work.
welcome, Santa.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole reason we played.
Enjoy your presents, Marks.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. We need to guess your high mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Based on some of Joe's clues. Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. It's a game between us. Who knows who will win?
Top notch game, Joey. That was probably one of your worst. No, that was actually alright.
Hell yeah, that's what I was going
That
for.
was actually alright. Way to scramble. Like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool on the fly. Nice
I actually had 100 questions ready.
boys, it's nearly Christmas time.
as always, the best time of the year.
And it really kicked up. As soon as December starts,
It's Christmas.
the jolly season begins.
That's it.
Yeah, well, that's how it works.
The lights come out to play.
That's how the calendar works,
Yeah.
Joe. Thanks for joining us.
The shots come out to May.
It is the 9th of December, which means we are only...
Is it the 9th?
Will be.
No, it's the 5th. Oh, yeah.
Will be. Time of
I was
recording.
going to say.
Jeez, I was
Um,
like, my advent calendar needs some.
which means we're less than 3 weeks away from Christmas,
Pleasure to be here,
which is rather exciting, rather scary.
obviously.
And we've had a look. We've had a little bit of a gaze and decided that we're going to chat about some Christmas traditions.
Christmas traditions.
Joey-
That's right.
Run us through what arguably your favourite one, the one that you shared with us earlier this evening.
Yeah, so it's not one I partake in, but it's one where I love the idea of it. It's the Japan Christmas Eve KFC.
Okay, yeah.
So
Which we do sort of do, just in a very unifficial way.
yeah, well not me.
We do it on the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we used to do it on the 23rd?
We used to go on the 23rd.
We used to
for
celebrate
Festivus.
Festivus. We've sort of...
We've mentioned it.
We haven't done Festivus in a couple of years.
No, we haven't.
Maybe we do Festivus this year.
Say less.
Yes, which is of course the
Same.
Seinfeld holiday on the
Yeah.
23rd of December.
It is. We normally get a bucket of big kernels.
Yes. And that's what they do
Have
in
you always... When did you become vegan?
I became vegan 4.5 years ago.
Nice, dude.
So have you done a Festivus? Chicken Festivus?
Oh, no, I don't. Oh yeah, I have once.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
You
And
could
there
chat,
was-
You
boys.
should do it. What you should do is that should be your day, your pause day.
No, that's gross. That's actually, if I was gonna eat something, I would not eat KFC.
Tell me about the Japanese eating KFC.
So essentially, in Japan, obviously Christianity is not the main religion there. It's a different religion. I'm not sure which one. But they don't really do Christmas in the sense of they don't, do mass and stuff like that. But obviously, in culture and stuff, Christmas is a big deal. Even for people who aren't religious, you guys can all celebrate our holiday, whatever, And one of the things that they do,
Thanks for the invite.
one of the things they do is they eat KFC on Christmas Eve. And you might think, that's a weird thing to do for a country that doesn't really celebrate Christmas.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Why do you guys start doing that? And the answer is the power of advertising.
Oh.
Really?
Because KFC, obviously their colours are red and white.
Mm.
2 of the 3 Christmas colours.
Yes.
Not bad. And essentially what they did was they advertised so heavily in Japan, telling them that eating KFC on Christmas Eve is a Christmas thing to do.
Oh, in Western
like a Western-
society.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's what everyone does
Right.
They eat
That's
the KFC.
just so rude.
on Christmas. It's a Christmas food.
That's
Which,
so
I mean,
good.
I guess kind of because, like,
We have chicken.
they have chicken. But they definitely did, mislead and lie to an entire nation of people.
Are the KFCs even open on Christmas in Australia? Like a lot of fast food
Not
joints
on
aren't.
Christmas. On
Oh,
Christmas
okay.
Eve they would be. Yeah, so they
True. Sorry.
if you want to get KFC,
Yeah.
I think mainly
Now?
it's takeout because they go and they get it and they have it, with their family or whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to get KFC on Christmas Eve in Japan, apparently you need to book like months in advance to like put an
Really?
order in because they're so busy.
Fuck me dead. That's
Which is
sick.
just insane because like
That's so clever.
yeah, and obviously here they don't try and do that because the Colonel's not going to pull one over us like that.
Yeah.
No, that's silly.
Do you guys know that everyone in the Eastern world listens to the MacPack podcast on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, and every Friday
Every
yeah.
Friday too.
between 8 and 12.
Yeah.
They
We're
get
really big in that.
They get in
demographic,
early.
Yeah.
What are the chances? That's pretty cool. I
And
like.
that's because our colours are blue and white.
Yep.
Do you guys like Christmas food?
Nah.
No, shit's fucked.
I
It's so
actually,
disgusting.
Mum was talking about this.
It sucks.
what I want to do, we'll talk about it now, just quickly. No, we won't. We'll talk about it next week. We'll do it
Okay.
next week. I'll write it down. We'll talk about it next week.
So
Something
let's-
we'll do next week.
Cool. What's your guys' favorite tradition?
I do like I actually don't mind like cold chicken and cold meats and stuff on Christmas Day.
Yep. The
we
Aussie version.
eat like Mum,
Prawns.
You eat you don't anymore prawns. Do
Yeah,
you?
I feel like
Do you?
seafood is.
Not weird.
So like it's just Mum and Dad this year.
Yeah, because you guys don't eat seafood.
It's a bit
Neither do I.
selfish.
Yeah.
So surely
so
we're
disgusting. Let's just.
What
get
would
kicked
be
out.
what would be your dream menu then?
KFC. 100%.
wouldn't be bad.
Just a zinger box. Christmas.
Maybe we
At
do.
midday.
We could do the.
Oh.
I think they would be open.
Saturday.
It's not a public holiday.
Yes.
Some would be open.
Let's suss it. Maybe that's what we could do on Christmas. That
Yeah,
could
what
be our
other
new
what
tradition.
other traditions did we find?
Other traditions that we found. A lot of people go to the beach, especially in
Yeah.
Australia.
What's your opinion on that?
I like it.
Well,
Bit busy.
bit busy.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that the beach isn't a place where I like to.
Like to go, no.
Like I like going there, but it has to be convenient. Like I work very close to the beach, so I'll ping down after work.
Yep.
But I won't travel 40 minutes to go to the beach when it's hot. Like we've got a pool. We're very fortunate that we have a pool.
Yeah, we have a pool. You don't have it. Not your house, buddy. You don't live here anymore.
Don't get it mistaken.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness me.
Beach is
But
good.
I'll be frequenting the pool quite a bit during the summer. I've already had how many swims you had this year?
Yeah, one at the ocean.
None in the pool.
I
Doesn't
didn't
use
think
it.
it was ready.
Loser.
You know, like when you're a kid
Water.
and like,
I've been in it twice this weekend. I come over Saturday. I come over Sunday.
all right,
Into
well,
your pool.
I didn't
Get in the
I
pool.
didn't get the fucking email saying the pool's ready. You know, like you know when you're a kid. I remember being a kid and going for like a swim where like dad was like still like, oh, I might still need to like
It's murky as fuck.
put more. No, it was like almost there. I was like, oh, I probably need some more chlorine or whatever.
Why did it used to get so murky at the old place? Now
It was
it's
a
like,
it was a
it's
bigger
always
pool.
clear.
It was a bigger. Well, it was a bigger and a bit of an older
Yeah, we
pool.
downsized.
Now it's just a nicer pool.
There you go.
It
maybe.
doesn't get as dirty.
Okay.
Yeah,
I came around last week. Neither of you boys were home.
Yeah, because you
And
don't
I
live here. You
put-
can't just pop around and expect us to be here.
It was before I was going to go play a game of golf with Tommy, and I've pulled in. My dad's sitting on the bench at the front as
Naked.
I've got here. Yeah, and then I've got out. He's like, "What are you doing? You coming to pick someone up?" I was like, "No, I'm coming to have a swim." He goes, "Pool's not ready." So, good.
So did you go in?
Yeah, nah.
I've been going in.
Nah, I
Yeah,
didn't.
because the thing when
it
I
was
was,
it was different color. It was incredible.
I remember being a kid and like dad would be like, oh, you can go in the pool, but you can't put your head under.
Yeah, we used to do that fucker 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then I remember like you like might like drop something and you like duck down, and I hold my breath like the hardest I ever held in my life. I did not want to
Like
die.
kill you.
swimming in the Ganges River.
I imagined like what I would.
Is that what it's called? The Ganges River?
Maybe. It's one of them. I remember when I was a kid and if the pool was a little bit dirty, I would imagine like a little insect getting into my brain. You like going through your nose. You ever do that?
Nah.
You're
my favorite
fucking
tradition we have,
weird. That's right. Christmas.
which we've probably mentioned on the show before, every year we get a Santa photo,
We do.
but we wait to the 24th at 4:45.
Yeah, of course.
That's not the tradition.
it's
That's
always
just
us.
You want a Santa who's saying some shit.
It's us. It's us in. I think we went to Maddington Central.
You don't
last
want to
year.
deck one Santa? That can't smiling for real.
Yeah, like, I remember like we used like I think every last few years especially we've
I
been
thought you
like,
meant punch out a Santa, deck one
Yeah,
Santa.
I'd love to.
we've been in Joe's car and it's like 75 degrees Celsius, so hot.
Oh,
And
sweating.
it's us
Sorry
three
for having to
with
eat,
sweaty
right?
palms saying like messaging in Google like Santa's open still like this late.
Yeah, we often, it's Christmas Eve, we need to find the later Santa. And their time period swindles. After like the 22nd, they're like, you know what, I'm knocking off at 1.
Yeah.
They're probably super spreading COVID. The old fuckers.
That's such a good point. If we've got like a COVID outbreak,
100% wearing a mask.
Are you?
Santa photo.
You're such a
Yeah,
virgin.
but that
You're
beard,
such a
that
virgin.
beard would have
You
so
don't
much
have to
disease.
you don't have to kiss the fucker.
Oh, what's the point?
Backyard cricket used to get a good run around when we.
It is a bit hot. on the day of Christmas.
Well,
It's
it
a big high.
depends. When was the last time it rained? Has it ever rained at Christmas in Australia?
Probably.
Well, like while we've been hanging out.
No, not while I've been away.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
too
really
hot. It's
remember.
always like
That would be
fucking
a
hot.
sad one,
I
wouldn't
think
it?
it has.
Be pretty
I don't remember which year though.
Yeah, I reckon we get into the cricket this year. Thoughts?
Bet.
Cool.
Hell
Yeah, we should. We haven't played cricket in years, and like a long time, boys.
Yeah.
We should go have a test out the back.
Let's do it.
At the
Joe's
park.
keen. Look at the smile on
Shit,
it.
yeah. Let's
Joe.
do it.
If we do it in the morning,
Joe's gonna fake COVID
Hell
to
yeah.
get out.
if we do it in the morning, that way the sun won't be too up there. You know.
Yeah, well, that's what we used to do. But your
When
mornings,
have you ever been up in the
your
morning?
mornings now 3
What time
p.m.
did you wake up today, buddy?
Yeah, midday.
What morning?
My favorite tradition is one that I have with Olivia. Every year we make a Christmas bucket list.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
sent that through.
And it's so weird because often people like, we want to get in the Christmas spirit, but you lose track of time, you lose
Yep.
track of activities, and you kind of just like, you want to do something, but you never really do. The
Yeah.
only real thing you do is watch a movie. So we have like a list of like 10 different things that we tick off slowly one by
What's
one.
on
Is
the
it
list
always
this year?
10? Is it always a top 10?
We've started to go less because we missed out on a few the first few years.
What's on the list?
This is our 4th year. We've got, I don't know, last year we watched Polar Express,
That's a shit film.
and then how dare you?
That's a shit
It's a
film.
fantastic
That's that
film.
what's it called?
Yeah.
Fake face?
Uncanny Fear.
Deep.
Uncanny
Oh,
Valley,
yeah. Deep fake.
What were you going to go with?
Deep fake.
What were you
What'd you call me?
Deep fake.
And then what else is on there? Yeah, it's like make gingerbread make gingerbread cookies. That
She's
kind
good
of
at
thing.
making the houses. She's made the houses before.
Yeah, the house
Yeah.
was last year. That was fun. Yeah, it's good fun.
So what's on this year's list?
Same old. Same old stuff.
Same stuff.
Yeah, like make hot chocolate.
It's
Watch a
fucking
movie.
summer, bro.
I know. I don't get around the hotties, the hot chocolate, but she does.
It takes like 2
What-
minutes.
what else is there?
Knock that one off on the first day. Yeah.
It's usually a
I'll make the
speedrun.
hot chocolate. You can do the architecture gingerbread house.
It's usually a speed run on the 27th.
Is that actually?
No, not really. Usually we get it all done. Yeah, no, it's good. Last year we watched Christmas Carol. a
With
few
Jim
years ago.
Carrey?
No, like the
Muppets. one.
animated one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's really good as well. Christmas Carol and Polar Express, top tier. film.
Nah, Santa Claus are mine. The Santa Claus is released.
Santa Claus is good. I
Santa
watched-
Claus. Santa Claus just released a TV show. Did you see that on Disney?
Yeah, I did see that.
I actually put Taylor set
Any
up my.
good?
I haven't watched it. Taylor set up my Christmas tree. You're kind of
Why are you
weird.
sitting like that?
He's
I'm
got
fucking
weird.
relaxed.
Why are you sitting like that?
Why has he
He's
got
so
weird?
relaxed.
He's got the
He's
weirdest.
resting both arms. His mic's at a 45-degree angle.
I just
And why are you looking
Why
at
does
him
he
like,
look like
why are
a
you looking like
corpse?
you're the king of Christmas? And you're like teaching
Yeah.
us. You're like, oh yeah.
Have you got a grey shirt and grey shorts? Is the
Oh, is
first
that all? Is that a jumpsuit?
stand
Stand up for the visual.
Stand up.
I'm gonna edit this bit out.
Stand up. Joey's got a onesie on. He's just grey all over.
Yeah.
How come it's taken me 53 minutes to notice you just
Yeah, it
went-
blends in, okay?
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know where we're going.
We got it.
Christmas.
Christmas is good.
Have
Christmas.
have a good Christmas comes but once a year, and as does a Joe. Everyday hero, Joey, take it away, mate. We're bloody pumped for this one.
Why have you-
Is it the bloke who knitted you the grey sweatsuit?
No, but next time.
Have you written it down?
Huh?
Have you written down here? Are you going to do it in
Stan's
stanzas?
He's got a prepared
Why are you
statement.
holding your phone?
'Twas the night before Hero.
What do you got? You got a lot of text.
Yeah, it's a fucking story, okay?
Oh, you wrote it out.
No, I didn't write it out. I'm reading it.
Is it your story to
It's
tell?
notes. Yeah, it's notes. My hero is Zach Galifianakis, all right?
Is it actually?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's that?
My boy Zach.
Is that Galifianakis?
From Hangover.
Okay.
And what's the other thing he does? Talking about a fern
Between two ferns.
between two fans.
Tell me about Zaki.
So Zach Galifianakis, everyone knows him. Famous.
Not me.
actor.
Sam Riley.
Famous. You'd know him if you saw this guy. This fucking dude.
Oh yeah.
From the Hangover.
The one on the left.
Yeah. Don't say anything mean about the other person.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Okay.
Foreshadowing.
So Zach Galifianakis, you probably don't know too much about him. He keeps to himself.
Not a clue. Yeah. First. time.
However, did you know that he paid an old homeless woman's rent for a decade
Oh.
and spent time with her as she lost her family?
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's right. So when Zach Galifianakis, when he was coming up, he found this woman, her name is Marie, but everyone calls her Mimi, and she was volunteering at a laundromat.
Nice.
She was surviving only off tips, of tips left by customers. And she was only allowed to sleep between the washers and dryers, so customers couldn't see her, right?
Okay.
Zach found out that she was homeless because of a divorce, and she'd been on the streets for decades.
How did Zach run into her?
At the laundromat. That's where they met.
Oh, this is before he became...
Yeah, I think he was like doing stand-up and stuff like that, but he wasn't,
he wasn't the Zach
super
winner.
famous.
Yeah, bit like us.
Yeah, so he was still an unknown comedian at the time. He found her an apartment and paid for her rent.
Yep.
Okay, nice. What a
After he became obviously a big star with The Hangover, they still became really close, and then he
Such
even
big
took
star.
her on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they went on the red carpet.
So he did sleep with her.
No, Jesus.
Oh,
No.
God, sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, if the red carpet was like where she lived, he would take her, and they were friends for around 27 years until she died in
Oh,
either 2020 or 2021, and she was 96 years old.
wow.
Oh.
So that's like a really big age gap.
Yeah, how
'Cause
old is
he's-
he?
Love is love.
40, 50?
Does he have a mother?
I don't know actually. I don't know about that. Didn't do a deep dive on the
Oh,
research.
that's not like you.
But yeah, I just thought that was really cool because that's not something obviously everyone knows him.
Yeah, except Riley, we mentioned that. Yeah.
And, you know, I think it's cool that he did that before he was even famous and super rich.
Yeah, he just did that as a normal dude.
Yeah, because, like, obviously, you hear stories of, you know, rich people doing, like, a nice thing. And you're
Shaq's
like,
very good at it.
yeah.
Shaq does a lot of nice stuff.
But it's also a bit like, oh, like, yeah, if you had, like, $1 billion or whatever,
I could
Yeah.
do a lot of nice
it's
things.
not,
The weight
you're
of...
not giving up that
yeah,
much.
the
Yeah,
weight
but
of the
fact
gestures lessened.
The fact that he helped this woman out while he was still trying to, you know, make his
it,
name in the industry, and that he would, you know, take her to like massive events in his life. I just think it's really nice.
That's
that
sick. How did you find
that's
that
great.
out?
Mum tagged me in it. Yeah, Mum showed
Oh,
me it.
there
Yeah.
you
Shout out,
go.
Mum.
Shout out to Mum. That's huge. Have we got any photos of her at the red carpet?
At the red carpet. I could probably find.
Because I'd love to know how many red carpets she went to, and like which. Because surely she's gone to a fair few notable ones.
Probably.
Imagine
I'll put
her-
some photos up.
Imagine her perching up because they'd have dinners and shit. So she'd be sitting and mixing with like some
Yeah.
big names. That's cool.
Yeah, not bad. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's
I
a
think
great
it's
one,
really
Joe.
cool, yeah.
Very,
Bravo, Zach.
very different to any of the other ones we've had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Classic. Good stuff. I'm impressed. Joe, you got to bring these everyday heroes to the table more often. Mum, get tagging. Did Mum tag any of us or just you?
No, keep it on the download, Mum.
That's why this week's everyday hero is the homeless helping hero that is Zach Galifianakis. Alrighty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another week on the MacPack Podcast, episode 116 of the MacPack Podcast.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
How are we feeling about summer, Christmas?
It's getting hot. Uni's off. We're living the dream.
We are. Speaking of which, we are going to be, we mentioned it before, we're going to be at Seasons
Obviously.
on New Year's Eve and potentially New Year's Day.
Double header.
Well,
Double, if we can be.
we'll be there at the day, technically, overnight.
Yes.
We
We
will.
might even be at the day event.
We might
And I,
reoccur.
yeah, it'll be a big couple of days.
It's going to be a huge couple of
Sure.
days. But yeah, if you are interested in coming, oh mate, just get tickets. Dizzy Russell's going to be there.
Yeah, I think
So I think we're headlining, and then Dizzy's.
yeah, Dizzy could be on after us. I don't know.
I'm not sure how that's working. But yeah, it'll be great fun. We obviously did the Seasons summer opener a couple of weeks ago, and that was arguably one of the funnest days we've had. Definitely doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine this will be even bigger and better.
100%.
The vibe will be completely different.
Shit, yeah.
100%.
So we're pretty keen to mingle with all you mung heads.
Oh.
If you haven't already got a ticket, make sure that you do go get a ticket. The prices
They're almost sold out.
the
for every
prices
release.
the prices increase with every release. So get on it quick because we all know that come the 28th you're going to be going, oh shit, I should have bought a
What am I
ticket.
doing? Yeah.
So just get one now. Just get one now.
And the boys are whipping up some sick things, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
definitely
gonna.
want to.
I don't think
especially,
I don't think we can say too much.
No, we
Fuck
can't.
off.
But it's
I
going to
don't-
be an absolute ripper.
I don't want to talk bad on the other ones, but like in comparison, Seasons is going to go off compared to every other shit that's running that night.
Shout out, boys. Until we do this time next week, have you got anything else to share?
That's it.
Oh yeah, and if you're on the YouTube, lovely new camera setup.
Oh yeah, new camera setup.
Tell us how good.
Yeah, tell us it looks good.
Jump in the comments, even if you're listening on audio.
Oh, I'm missing out.
Tell us how good the camera sounded.
Shit, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Alright, until we do this time next week. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And always remember to
Don't give your mama.
it's ciao for now, but not forever. Oh, Jesus.